Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we currently need a Rob Arakut, and we're going to do exactly that. We're going to put this guy in, Scorned Family, so that will be absolutely fine. Now there are colonizable territories, allegedly, and there probably is one somewhere, but I don't know where because it's not actually popping up in this pop-up. So it's here somewhere most likely, but where? Who knows? No one at all is the answer. No one knows. We could look around for it. I don't think we'll find it, to be honest. Maybe up here? No? Maybe over here? No. So it's unlikely that we actually find it. I would expect it to be like this one or this one down here. But whatever. I don't actually see it. It probably exists, but I'm going to right-click that and make it go away, because otherwise I'm finding it too distracting. So these guys are on their way down, and they will arrive down here quite quickly. We are, of course, building roads, and these roads will finish up fairly soon. We don't have too much more to do here, so this is all looking good. Yeah, all of this stuff down over here, it's not going to be a thing. So I think that was lying to us, to be honest. We'll see, though. So for now, we are currently working on... I was thinking about maybe integrating Eratos, but I don't think we actually should do that. I would like to think about integrating TASM, actually. And I think we could do that. So let's go ahead and improve opinion with them. So that's going to bring it up by about 30. And then we'll need to send a gift once that gets up high enough. So that's going to be 25 opinion. So we need this to get to 165 to start integrating them. That'll be fine. So we'll get that done eventually. And of course, our roads are being built along the coastline over here in Africa now. We're pretty much done with our roads out this way, although we could definitely make the argument that there should be some roads, like maybe one like here, maybe one here. You could definitely make those arguments. For now, I'm not too concerned about it. So this looks good. I'd like to pop up over here and do some building investment. Specifically here. Yes, we can definitely put in a pair of tax offices here, but we could also put in a pair of Freeman districts, and that's what I'm going to do. So that looks good. We can put in a Freeman district here as well. In this city, another Freeman district would not go amiss, but I'm actually going to cancel that. That brings us uncomfortably close to running out of money, and I don't want to do that. So that sounds good. We do have an Omen we can call down. I would like to go David, but I think Esther is still important. What our current, let's see, this is going to be unintegrated pops will assimilate to culture. Right. So we can see here that our primary culture has a happiness of 45 right now. Which of these? Levantine. Yeah, so we can see that Hebrew culture is 32%. We definitely need some cultural conversion here. Now, 5 pops isn't going to be a ton. No doubt about that. But that will also get us unintegrated culture group happiness, which is a good thing. So checking in on our technology, you can see we're still capped at 200% research efficiency, and this is unsurprising. We definitely do want to make our way down to embracing philosophy. We'll get there fairly soon. So that looks good. We also still do need some farming settlements. I'm going to get one of those going. Looks great. So that is all fine. We're actually building road over here now. Looks good. So this guy is going to be busy for a while out over here. These guys, they're going to be done over here reasonably soon. I'm just going to order them to do something kind of like this. And then build up this way. Like that. For now, that'll do the trick. We definitely want to get the roads built all out over here. That'll get done soon enough, though. The Ptolemaics are calling us in against Timandia, a defensive war. Where is Timandia? Where are you? Up there. We'll accept that offer, but we're probably... maybe we'll participate. Where's our Navy at? This guy is currently automated. He is, of course, disloyal again. We're going to bribe him, and that'll make him loyal. And let's move these guys up over here. Oh, this guy's disloyal too. Okay, let's bribe him and move him up over here. Okay, everybody's disloyal. Noted. Okay, wife required for our Rob Arakut. Okay, we can arrange a marriage here. He is 27. Sure, that looks good. Okay, so now I'd like to embark these guys, and they're going to head on off over here. So we're looking to fight these guys. Yeah, not a whole lot going on there. Seems okay. So for now, we're just continuing to build these roads. That's all looking good. We'll get the roads all completed fairly soon. I'm really not too concerned about it. So I want to split this force in half here, actually. We're going to send these guys up to here, and then these guys are going to go to here. Perfect. So we're going to have no real issue here. This is not going to be a problem. We'll just need to eliminate these two forts. That war is already over. The question is, will we flip that over to the Ptolemaics? I mean, we can't have it ourselves. So I'm sure we will flip it over. Really? You're fighting Macedon again? And you didn't call us in, huh? I wonder if Macedon declared on one of their allies, and they're not the primary belligerent. That might be the case. That would explain why they wouldn't call us in. Because they absolutely would call us in if they were fighting Macedon on their own, I would think. You can see here they are indeed, yeah, that it is the Ptolemaic-Macedonian War. The Ptolemaics declared offensively on them and did not call us in. Interesting. I guess they didn't think they needed us. Well, maybe they're right. Doesn't matter either way for us, so this is fine. We are capped on our manpower, so we don't mind going up and taking care of this for them. And I think we will probably flip this over to them. There's no point in us holding it, so it's okay. We do have a Civic perk available, and we're going to grab local administrators as the only option for right now. Cool. So that looks absolutely okay. And we're going to be finishing this primary coastal road fairly soon, actually. We're making very solid progress on it. Yeah, this is looking very good. We do need a commander over here. Can we continue to road build without a commander? I don't know. Apparently? I mean, they did build a road. Okay. I guess I'm fine with this then. I don't mind it if they don't have a commander. Maybe they're slower without a commander. But that doesn't matter either. So that's absolutely fine. We're still continuing to work out over this direction. That is all going to be finished eventually. Let's go ahead and get a couple of farming settlements going here. Let's get 2, I think. That'll be fine. These sieges will end in the eventual times. Of course, we're not properly set up for sieges here. We don't have any engineers, so that is not necessarily ideal. But we're more interested in building the roads, to be honest. So this is absolutely fine for right now. We're just going to continue to get all of this built up, make our way up through here. That'll all get finished eventually. These roads will definitely pay for themselves eventually. So this is decent. If we go into Atlas map mode, it's easier to see where our roads are. So, oh, hello. I don't want to pay that much money. There will be no handouts. So here you can see what our road network looks like. As of right now. It's much easier to see like this than in the other map mode. It's making progress. It's not quite where we want it to be yet. But yeah, I definitely think a road connection here makes a lot of sense. and perhaps one here as well. Okay, there's allegedly a colonizable province again, but we don't see one. That's noted. Let's go back into terrain map mode. And these roads are still continuing to work their way through. Excellent. Apparently we have a combat ongoing somewhere. Oh. Okay, we're actually losing that combat, remarkably. The Ptolemaics show up and reinforce it, but so do their reinforcements, but they're too late. Okay. Did they hire mercs here? I wasn't expecting them to have that kind of troops to be able to fight either of these. That's a legionary army there, apparently. Okay. Well, we finished up one of these sieges, and actually it's this one right here, so that's convenient. We'll just move right on in and group our units together. Beautiful. So that looks good. This is currently occupied by us, though, and I'm going to switch that over to the Ptolemaic Kingdom. We don't care about this territory, so that is absolutely fine. Wonderful. So we're continuing to push through over here. All of these roads are going to take a while to get built, but we're making very solid progress. No doubt about it. Yeah, we have a lack of food up here. That's to be expected. Actually, this war's over, so we're going to head on home. Weirdly, they allowed these guys to continue to exist. I don't know why, but whatever. We're going to need to bring these forces back and boost up their morale and retrain them. That's okay. We are, for now, going to embark them and just sail on back. You can definitely come down here, but there's no port here, of course. So at this point, we need to get ourselves an additional farming settlement. That'll be fine. Extra funds, huh? Beautiful. We'll take it. So that first battle was kind of sketchy. No doubt about that. We're going to bring these guys back to Jerusalem. There we go. And we're going to get them drilling. Perfect. I don't care about their reinforcement. We're going to get them reinforced quite quickly. So that looks good. Now, down over here, these guys, they're getting close to being done with their road build order. So let's tell them to do something like that and then something like this. Although I do want to... Okay. Noted. We'll take a look at this in a moment. I want to make sure that this is done like that. There we go. And then we can have something kind of like that. And then that can connect up like that. Yeah, that looks good. So then we would come back down over here, and that's fine. So what is this war? These guys are rebelling again. Okay, that is noted. So for now, I want to move our ships down to here. Actually, we're probably better off just sailing the whole way, aren't we? So let's move our primary forces up. And let's embark them. They didn't have very much recovery time, that's for sure. But we're going to head on down to this port. So I'm just looking at the layout here. This doesn't look too bad, really. I mean, this is not going to be a difficult rebellion for us to deal with. So that sounds good. We're going to sail down and be down there quite quickly. How many forces? Yeah, none are reaching the armies while we are embarked like this. That's not shocking. So we're not reinforcing as of right now. Okay. Well, these guys are going to keep building for a while. They've got a lot queued up there. These guys, they're going to keep going for a while as well. Eventually, we're going to want to create a structure kind of like that, and then maybe even one kind of like that. And then they're going to come out over here, connecting in like that, and then coming back over here and connecting kind of like that. Cool. And that'll get this entire area done. So that looks good. We have arrived back over here. I'm going to split these forces in half again. We're going to send half down to here and the other half over to here. Now, they did not exactly split based on manpower lines. So that's noted. Is anybody actually going through this? Yeah, these guys are. Are smaller forces. So that's understood. We're going to fight them here. That's not going to be a problem. We'll easily win that. And they did take this territory, but I'm really not concerned about it. Beautiful. So they are in retreat, of course, and we're going to go and start sieging Guara. That'll be fine. Okay, we're done with the roads up this way. Our overall coastal road here is complete now, so that is a very good sign. These guys are going to be busy for a while over here. Once they're done with that, they're going to head out this direction and start building roads out here. We want to battle at Guara? Okay. Noted. So that's going to be something kind of like this, and then we're going to have to make a circle around like that, and then build up like so. And this guy's disloyal. Oh, come on, dude. Right now? Right now. Okay, we're going to bribe him. What a jerk. Okay, so now we're going to have to build him on, put him on road build again, but he needs to not be moving for that. So we're going to put him back on road build, and we need to figure out where he was. So he needed to do something kind of like this. What a jerk. Okay. To be honest, I kind of want to dismiss incumbent here and not have leadership here. Now we won't have a problem. We know we're fine to road build without a leader. So now there's no issue with queuing up a large amount of roads. So we can do something like this again. Make our way up through here. Kind of like this. And then build the road like so. Coming back over this way, and then get this all queued up once more. Kind of like that. Build around in this circle, and then come back up here about like that for now. Okay. We're not going to have loyalty issues with him again, so that looks great. Now, as far as this guy is done, once he is done with this, we want to come down here, right? And build a road out this direction. Then he can come back and build a road out here. And that's going to connect down like so. Then I'm thinking that he can build the road up kind of like that. And then we'll come back to what else we want him to do. We're definitely getting a lot closer to getting these roads completed. And now that we don't have to worry about this guy getting disloyal, we should be okay. So that looks phenomenal. We are having forces reach the armies this month, but it's only 318. We may end up being net negative on some of these, but we'll see. Yeah, I think we will end up being net negative, but that's okay. We're capped on our manpower, and that's not really going to change for a while. So this is all absolutely fine for the moment. We do have a risk of rebellion eventually, but I don't really mind all that much. So let's go ahead and get ourselves an additional farming settlement going. We're probably going to have more farming settlements that we can build here once this is all dealt with. Our oratory advances have advanced, and that is very good. This is going to boost our national tax by 10% and get us 4 building slots in Jerusalem. That's a lot. That's kind of a crazy amount, actually. I'm wondering which direction down here we want to end up going. I think we're probably going to go this route for the additional population capacity. So that'll be fine. We are going to be done with these sieges soon. And that would be a good thing, for sure. We would definitely be happy to be done with these sieges. How are we doing with our road build out over here? Yeah, that's getting pretty close. Beautiful. Okay, so we won the Siege of Roja. Excellent. And the Siege of Guara, both basically simultaneously. And we're going to head back up here while these guys are going to come and take back this city. Actually, this settlement. That'll be fine. I do see this 500k stack, so these guys are actually going to have to turn around and deal with that. Yes, we're going to take 6 stability. Thank you very much. And would they be willing to just give us everything at this point? They would. So we're just going to take it. Beautiful. And we're going to move these guys back up over here. Excellent. So that looks absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to get rid of the forts here and here. I don't know if they'll actually, you know, be anything, but this is fine. No, I don't want cohorts of random types. Thank you very much. We're going to need to build a mine in Roja. That'll be fine. And we can build one farming settlement. Okay, seems good. So at this point, like 1,600 men are going to be reaching the army each month. No problem there. We're just waiting for these forces to group up a bit, and we do have some potential attrition here, but we're currently regenerating our food capacity, so that looks good. Okay, now we're going to embark these guys and sail them right on back to Jerusalem. Beautiful. Okay, so once we are done with this segment of road, the next segment that I would like to build would be a segment that goes something kind of like this around this bit of impassable terrain. But let's wait before we queue up too much more. I feel like this is a lot that we have queued up right now, and we'll see what that ends up feeling like. So this is currently going to be there. Let's also have this come back over here and connect in there. And then this can come up over here like that. And then we can build around like so. Okay, something like that. So that's going to be quite a lot of road work, right? No doubt about that. We can see our roads currently. Definitely decent on the roads. I feel like we should probably have a road connection here. We definitely should. So there's a couple of areas that I want to put in some connections. A connection down here might not be the worst of ideas, but it would be mildly awkward. For the moment, I think it's reasonably fine. So we're just going to continue to work on these roads. That looks good. We should have them done, I think. Not this episode at this point. This out over here should probably all be done maybe next episode. Definitely by the one after. So that is absolutely wonderful. So these guys have arrived back over here. I want them to move to Jerusalem and get back to drilling. There we go. So, I mean, they only need 19,000, so that's not too bad. We had a Civic advance. That's great. We're going to grab pedagogy, actually. There we go. That looks good. And as far as our constructions here go, there's nothing that we really want to build in our rural constructions for right now. So we should probably come in and think about putting in like a Freeman district here. That'll be fine. A Freeman district here would be okay. In fact, we could even put a second one there, and let's do that. Cool. So I want to check in on our legionary strength here. Yeah, we could definitely... Really? This guy's disloyal again? Can you stop? Okay. Get back in here and get back to drilling. I don't know why he wants to sit in Emaom, but I want him in Jerusalem and I want him drilling. So that's fine. I mean, we're going to have a bunch of loyal units here, which is not necessarily ideal. We could consider swapping him out for another leader, but I don't think that's a good idea. Everybody that we put in charge of this army is going to have a large power base, so it kind of is what it is. Anyone we put in charge there, we're going to have loyalty issues with. Which is why, ultimately, we're going to split this in half and have two armies. But for right now, we're not quite at that point yet. We're getting close, though. That's for sure. So, once we get these roads done, that's going to be the plan. The roads are still a ways away from being completed. No doubt about that. So, once these are done... And actually, these guys are going to be traveling along the roads for quite a long time here. So they're going to be traveling all the way down to here, and then they're going to build these roads, and then they're going to come down here, build all of this, and then they're going to be done. We did, however, just get a martial advance. So we're going to grab regulated moneylenders, boosting our national tax by an additional 2.5%. That seems great. And then we are only 3 innovations away from embracing philosophy. So that is looking very, very good. We did just lose our Rob Konahim, so we should probably get one of those. nobody in this top area that is a member of a Scorned family. So I'm going to put this guy in charge. I'm also going to come in here, and we're going to add a commander here. This will be this Scorned family member, but we're not going to assign him to either of these armies. So that'll be fine for now. Cool. The Armenian Civil War is over. I didn't even know there was an Armenian Civil War. That's interesting, for sure. How are we doing on our experience here? So these are at about 22% experience. Okay. That definitely needs to make its way upwards. No doubt about that. So we're making solid progress on these roads, that's for sure. What we really need, though, right now, is additional buildings up over here. So that's all looking fine, too, honestly. Like, this is in a pretty good spot. We can just build a tax office here to boost up our local tax by 15%. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're next going to grab grain distribution. Seems wonderful. And what else do we have in these areas? Well, we've got this, where we could definitely put in a Freeman district, and we could also start putting in our tax offices here. So that looks good. Amara is prospering. We would gain 20 gold, a commercial district potentially, a tax office or library. We're going to take the 20 gold. Cool. That'll be fine. It's going to be a very long time before we're developing Amara, so that'll be okay. Now we're going to be heading up over here. This entire area is now done with its roads, as you can see if we look at the Atlas map mode. Fantastic. No problem there. Good connections. And of course, we just need to finish up this area down over here at this point. That's what we need to get done as far as roadage goes. And we can definitely make a couple of connections. One here would be really good. One here would be really good. I don't know about this one over here, but one here for sure. And then one here for sure. And then we'll probably call Arabia completed. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to continue working on these roads. I do expect them to be done soon. Not yet, obviously, but soon. We're making very, very good progress. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Xenocyte, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.